Hey guys, AJ here. What's up? Wow, what a fight tonight was. It was a Jake Paul win. Jake Paul looked really good. Mike Perry didn't look as good as I thought he was going to, actually. Bare knuckles champion. And a lot of chaos afterwards. Conor McGregor went after and said some shit about Jake Paul. And then Conor McGregor fired Mike Perry from his bare knuckles team organization. I don't know how, because they both own their own bare knuckles organization, so I don't know how the hell that happened. But Mike Perry come back with a statement in his press conference where he said, well, Conor McGregor, if you think you can do any better, put on a pair of gloves and fight Jake Paul. He said, you'll get beat worse than I did. So, Jake Paul just looked really good tonight. And if he looks this good against Mike Tyson as he did against Mike Perry, Jake Paul's knocking out Mike Tyson too, no doubt. So, it's good to be a Jake Paul fan like I am. Mike Perry said in his press conference he took Jake Paul too lightly. And in bare knuckles, you can keep your hands dropped and be okay to a point. But in boxing, you can't. And Mike Perry was dropping his hands like crazy. He had no head motion. He was always fighting on his back foot. Jake Paul knocked down Mike Perry in the first round, and then again in the second round, then knocked him out in the sixth round. But, I was surprised. I thought Mike Perry would bring a better fight than what he did. I was a little concerned about Jake Paul, actually, because this was his toughest fight yet, which it was, and, it ends in a knockout. So now Jake Paul's 10-1 with 7 knockouts, and I can't wait for the Mike Tyson match. And if Jake Paul fights against Mike Tyson like he did tonight, Jake Paul's going to be victorious. And call me crazy, call me what you will, but I've been around boxing a long time. And, one punch wonders. And we seen it tonight in the Chavez fight. Not the Chavez fight, but the other fight there. He was getting his ass totally kicked, and he did a three-punch combo, and that's all it took, and he was getting his ass kicked. He gave the guy a 3-punch combo and knocked the guy out in one, and knocked him slap out cold. So, crazy things can happen in boxing just like any other sport. So, it's good to be a Jake Paul fan. That's for sure. So now, hopefully Conor McGregor, old man, you get the message and put on a pair of our boxing gloves so Jake Paul can take you out too, homie. Homie, because you ain't nothing. You're a washed up old man. So, and Jake Paul will prove a fact on your ass too. He'll probably beat you worse than he beat Mike Perry tonight, no doubt. And rumor has it Mike Tyson called Jake Paul and asked him what he was doing because Mike Perry was a killer, which Jake Paul stated that Mike Tyson did call him on the phone and ask him what the hell he was doing taking this fight, because Mike Perry's a killer. And now I want to know what Mike Tyson's thought is after Jake Paul just annihilated Mike Perry. Fucking annihilated him. At the end of 5 rounds, it was like 50-39 in favor of Jake Paul. So, even if Jake Paul didn't knock him out, Jake Paul was going to win by a unanimous decision. So, either way, but there's rumors that Logan Paul wants to fight Jake Paul, brothers fight. That'd be a good fight. I think Jake Paul would knock out Logan too, no doubt. But you know, I'm dying to see after the Mike Tyson match on November 15th who Jake Paul has next. Is it going to be Conor McGregor? Is it going to be a Tommy Fury rematch? He'll win both of them. I believe Jake Paul will beat Tommy Fury the second time around, no doubt. Is it going to be whoever? And Jake Paul called out some other guy tonight that's pretty badass. So, you know, we'll see what happens. But as far as we know, Jake Paul's next fight's Mike Tyson, November 15th. So, and it's free on Netflix. Can't wait to see that. Can't wait to see. Hopefully Jake Paul will knock out Mike Tyson. I don't know. That'd be a little bit better match, but I think Jake Paul is going to not out school Mike Tyson, but he's going to last longer than Mike Tyson. And now Mike Tyson's made this official, his rules, 15 rounds, last man standing type thing, with lighter gloves. And right there just favors Jake Paul 100%. It favors Jake Paul. The longer the fight goes, the more favorable goes to Jake Paul. Because he ain't going to get wore out as fast as Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's what, 50-something years old, and Jake Paul's what, 28, 27, 28? Yeah. So I think Mike Tyson's bit in an ear more than he can chew. Get it, joke? Yeah. So yeah. So it's going to be a good fight, man. The Mike Tyson Jake Paul match. It should be good, but I got to go with Jake Paul. Jake Paul looked like a different fighter tonight than any other fight he's ever fought. He's looked better tonight than any other fight he's fought. So by a long shot. You know, quicker, smarter, you know, on his toes at all times. You know, where Mike Perry was fighting from his back heel, Jake Paul was fighting from his toes, and that's what you got to do. You know, so good job, Jake Paul, and good job, Amanda, for knocking out that bitch in the second round. That was a hell of a fucking combo she got. So yeah, so now we'll see what happens. And we're here in Georgia. We're having fun. Donna got her new car. I'm going to be working with a few bands. So we'll see what happens. So I'm going to go and watch some YouTube, guys, and I'll check you out later. And whoever's live, I'll come see you. Later, guys.